Moving on, today's video is a DIY video and it is on a shag rug that I created. Man, I think this was the longest DIY I've ever done, or the most time consuming. It took me a while. I would suggest if you're gonna try it to probably break it up over 2 weekends, because to just sit straight and do it is kind of hard, and that was a struggle for me, and finishing it was but I'm happy with the final results, and I did end up technically saving money. These rugs can run for about, at that size, can run for about, if you get it on sale, around $30, but most of them are like $40, sometimes $50, and if it's a really fancy, expensive rug, it'll be around $60, and I got mine for $26. You know here that if you want to use a different yarn, because I did use a more expensive yarn because I like the color and the way that it felt, yours could be anywhere between like $15 and $20, which is a great price for what you're making. So if you want to see how I did it and the whole lovely process, keep watching this video.
So this is the canvas that I got. I got it from Joann's, and basically it's about, if you want to do the math, it's about like 3 by 5 feet. So that's the canvas I got. Didn't mean to throw it like that. And this is the yarn that I'm using. It's 300 grams, I believe. It's white. And it's also kind of like what they made baby blankets out of, which is what I wanted. I just want it to be soft, but here's all the detailing about it. So the first thing you're going to want to do is wrap the yarn around your finger about 4 to 6 times, I would say, and cut that. You have the option here to either use another piece of yarn or a piece of string, and cut a good enough length so that it's going to tie around the yarn thoroughly and not be sliding off. And you're just going to tie this twice, make sure that it's secure, and continue. Created a good amount of knots, you can begin to install them. Here I'm using a bobby pin to help me get the string through the holes properly. And basically what you're going to want to do is take the end of the bobby pin, set it underneath, and then bring it back up and through the next hole. I skipped about 3 or 4 squares, and then you just tie the 2 pieces of string together. So of course I always discover things towards the end of my projects, but what I ended up finding is that if I used the floor to help me kind of push the string through, I was moving quicker. Granted, sometimes the string would slip, but the bobby pin method works. I just realized that for me, I could use the floor to push the other end of the string through and just tie a knot and secure it the same way.
That was just the end of it. I cut the ends off of the strings, the white strings that I used to tie around the yarn, and I kind of just fluffed it up a little bit, filled in some areas that looked like they had holes, and this is the final results. Thanks for watching my video, guys, and I will see you next time in the next one.